I mostly care about like alliances and wars and peaces. Children of the book! That's the tax I was talking about. The blood tax? No. Huh, yeah. No tolerance? No. We're gonna go with tolerance and taxes! This is called mayor taxes. There's gotta be taxes somewhere. Institutions of being embraced. It's banking. Banking made its appearance. Let's see it. This is not a very good view of it. I prefer to use this view, but there's no quick thing here. It started here. It's already adopted in all these Italian places. It's also in Flanders. Interesting. So it started, basically, is what I'm getting at. It's gonna be spreading eventually. Why is it spreading? Oh, this probably... Let me guess, there's a bank somewhere in there. Castle, fortifications, town hall, trade wharf, mine, workshop, merchant, basilica, road network, plantation. There isn't? Excuse me, why? Nope, that's not what I'm talking about. Banking. Centers of trade are actually getting points for that. Interesting. Anywhere else? Isn't there a minor center of trade somewhere in here? That's gonna count? No? There's one here. Well, at least it's gonna... At least this means it's gonna get to us a little faster. Spread to us a little faster, but that's just kind of weird. Is there no minor trade centers in India? No trading at all in India? I feel like there should be. I don't know. Guess I'm wrong. Venice and Hungary. White peace. Really? They probably still ate something. Did they or did they not? I don't know. It was on behalf of Croatia, which is... well, it's the game starts like this. Venice is at war with Hungary. But that's on behalf of Croatia because they own part of the coastline. Inherited Jawa. Congratulations. That's probably one of these in here. They're all vassals of them. Declared war. That's in here too. Judging from the flags. Multan is attacking Delhi. Oh. Hold on. Court level change. That's what I was talking to you about. Probably went up to 30%. I see. That's nice. So I did not really pay attention to what the court bonuses were, or penalties were, but now it's level 3. It went up like 1.1% because we increased funding. Then again, this is going down, so I mean, yeah. I don't know, it's gonna cost more to actually maintain this. We'll see. Anyway, now we have bonuses. I'm pretty sure we had penalties before then, like less diplomats and whatnot. So that's kind of nice. That's why I wanted to get it. Something I forgot to mention that this is actually reminding me. Estates also provide corruption. The more privileges they have, the more corruption it's going to give. I think, generally speaking. Yeah. So currently we are... Yeah, this is what everyone is giving us. Of course, if greater nobles had more, like way more population, that would also increase the amount of corruption they do. So it depends on population and privileges. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna think about it. Eventually it balances out because corruption, you know, the more corruption you have, the corruption adds corruption reduction. So eventually it balances out, but it's very annoying. Also, apparently this slider, it says this slider is not meant to be used. I'm pretty sure the mod added that because the game would not add a slider and then tell you, please don't use it. We added it for you, but please don't use it. That's just stupid. So the mod is probably telling you, just leave it there, please. I'll play your game. I mean, that's why I installed it and everything. I'll play your game. So we can go back to spying on them. Because eventually maybe we're gonna make friends with Yemen. And if we can, then maybe we're gonna make... Now they reached their alliance limits, so that's also a problem. Target practice. There's a rebel faction now. Yeah, by the way, Everyone isn't angry anymore. As I said, you just give it a few months and then eventually it just stabilizes. Blois and Montfort, that's the war for Brittany. I take it the French party won that war. I'm pretty sure like the left side is England and the right side is for France. Anyway. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, or maybe it is. Chupinids are getting wrecked. That's the morale of that story. Is 3,000 enough to... That's just cavalry? Are you kidding me? You're gonna get a unsupported combat penalty for that. That's kind of silly. Personal union with Bohemia. That's... Why Bohemia? Bohemia has so many goddamn vassals and now personal unions. It's silly. I wonder if they have a union with Croatia as well. Vassal of Hungary. Okay, no. I thought that the link between Hungary and Croatia was personal, but I guess not. Yeah, no, okay, so Bohemia is a monster. It's also the Emperor, I'm pretty sure. I don't have the map around here, do I? Let's add it under trade. Imperial. Yeah, it's the Emperor. Nobody cares about it. Please go back to trade because that's useful. Thank you. Keep going. I'm getting sidetracked a lot. How long have I been recording? That's a factor now. For those of you that have been around for a long time, you may know that I've been trying, to record a lot in a single sitting and then just cut it up later. I've tried it and I'm not convinced by it, so I'm trying to go back to recording one episode at a time. Of course, that means I need to keep track of time, unlike what I've been doing so far, so... whoops. Also, when your spy gets spotted, it doesn't actually disappear immediately. That's nice. It just stays there, and you can't gain points for a while, and then it automatically goes back up. That's a nice, like, quality of life thing, improvement. Probably from the game itself. I haven't been paying attention to what the... Ooh, Flanders is getting bigger. Inside the Empire, too. That's not always the thing you can do, because the Emperor is the thing. But yeah, I haven't been paying attention to... Oh, that's always nice. Because it's 50% cheaper. If it's a level 1 thing, it might even be useful. That's like the only... I feel like tolerance means you get half-price advisors, and I always feel like half-price advisors are like the only way a modest country can actually afford advisors. Like 0.4, I wouldn't actually hire him. It's tempting, but I don't want him. Oh, what are our ideas? By the way, that's something else. This mod changes everything. The Omani, quote unquote Omani, are like the first two are how the marriage. The marriage, it's usually, you know, if there was a description, I would have an easier time actually explaining to you what it is, but it's how marriage in society is organized, generally speaking, and it sometimes gives bonuses. This time apparently it doesn't. And then our riders people, so cavalry gets bonuses. I need to keep that in mind. We're also bad at military tech. I don't know why. And then we get caravan power plus 5%. Caravan, I think, is like for inland trade nodes, which of course I'm trying to be a naval power, so this is not useful, other than diplo tech, I suppose. And then cavalry cost and combat and army tradition from battles. That's nice. We're tolerant. Well, that's what I was going to do. And then this is merchant. Trading is, of course, the thing we're going to do since we're naval. And then Indian Ocean trade, also trading. Also a thing I want to do. So that's nice. And you get one. You only need one idea to unlock each. So the point, everybody gets that. The point is you complete one set of ideas, and it's naval. That's very nice, by the way. You complete one set of ideas, you're done with your things. You're fully personalized. You don't have to wait until the mid-game, late for some, mid-game, to actually get a fully personalized like country. You get it right off the bat. That's kind of nice too, in my opinion. The Sultan is modest. Well then. Your Sultanate is not very large, so that is very appropriate. Maybe it is Abu Dhabi. I don't know. Monferra, we'll see Pavia. Okay, Milan got bigger. Not unsurprising. Blois won, so they inherited the other half, and that was that. I'm actually Kashmir. Oh, right, this war. Hold on. I want to actually see. Okay, Jaunpur also is joining, but these did not join the Independence War. So maybe Delhi has a chance. Usually Delhi gets wrecked. Completely wrecked by Multan trying to be free. I've never seen Multan lose this, but I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like these tried to be free as well when that happened. Maybe Delhi pulls it off. I don't know. They look like they're getting wrecked, so maybe not. I suppose we'll see. If they lose, the rest is probably going to go free as well. We'll see. Oh, right. I want to create just a tiny bit more Banu Kab. Oh, dang it. It's here. We are delayed there. I still want to create this. It's going to cost me, but whatever. This is still 5. Sometimes it varies. The factors that factor into your land limit are, again, $0. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say you don't have to tell me I'm getting $0 every year. I don't have much population, that's the problem here. I get like, oh yeah, and there's a whole, I think it's the mod adding it, because it's usually when the game adds it, there's, you know, there's little doodads like this that are added in the interface. When the mod adds it, it's modifiers and events and whatnot, such as this, and then decisions. You'll see. Once we go to war, I'm actually going to explain the wealth and all that. What was I looking at though? Farming efficiency, that's, I mean, okay. Local wealth is important, urban infrastructure. What am I, there doesn't seem to be any, I'm gonna say it eventually. Religion, religious, other religions present in Muscat. That's surprising, but okay. Bamani is attacking Gondwana. They should win handedly. Depends on the alliances, of course. If Gondwana is allied to Vijay, Bamani loses, but I assume they're not. Oh goodness, why would you do that? They are allied to Vijay. Are you okay? Bamani has a death wish. Do they like us? Like enough to make them care? No, they're not friendly. I mean, we're getting closer. If we can make them friendly, we can actually get an alliance. Except we can't because, you know, they have reached their alliance limit, but yeah. Wait. Oh, was that a separate declaration of war? Maybe it was. The first one I didn't really read, the second one either, because I was thrown off, but I think maybe Vijay just attacked. Yeah, it's two different wars. Got it. Vijay decided to put Bamani back in its place. Yeah, Gondwana is tiny here. That's why I'm saying, yeah, that Bamani's got this, in theory. What's our income at? Terrible. Good it. Got it. Maybe I shouldn't invest in education and whatnot, but I figure like it's investing in the future. I'm gonna have to show something to my girlfriend because you can actually play offline. She usually plays off my Steam account, and I play this game off the Steam account. She wants to play something on Steam, but you just gotta put yourself in offline mode or something. I don't know. Pretty sure it's possible. Losing stability is horrifying at this point because we're at 0. I'm gonna go with legit. Although legit is really hard to come by as well. Make a generous donation! What does that do? Give me legitimacy, thank you. I kinda need that. Okay. Artois apparently had a territory from Burgundy, and they don't anymore. Oh, goodness. I erased the message that I didn't want to. That's why I usually open them even though I don't care about them. It's just to make sure I don't close something I want to actually see. Someone inherited someone, and I don't know who. Oh, the Sweden. Sweden war is done. Sweden starts at war with a Sverige thing. Denmark as well, I think, on the side of... Denmark and Sweden are fighting like a Sverige thing, and then once that war is over, inevitably they just divide up the thing, and then we're done. I don't know why that war is a thing. I just don't. This is Kathiri, which means I need 50 actually to do anything there. Ideas! It's naval, isn't it? Naval is military. Oh god. I mean, when's the next? Level 12. We're extremely far off. We're not putting ourselves slightly behind, so much so that we can't conquer the tiny peoples around us. That's what I wanted to look at. So let's go. Sailor maintenance. Don't care. I only care about the other ideas. Tolerance of the heretics. That's nice. Navy tradition and all that. Naval maintenance is gonna be nice. Naval attrition also. Dude, ships can repair when in coastal sea zones, whether or not you... I don't know if you have to own a territory in it though. That seems logical to me, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Oh, we lost it in Kathiri as well. My god, our spies suck. They're rivals, aren't they? Or not, I don't know. Well, whatever. Just, I mean, eventually we're gonna get claims. Eventually a spy is gonna get lucky. Hopefully. So how's the... I need to keep an eye on this. Growth is still going. Although the court wealth is going down, I feel like. I don't know. Nice. Stability interval. It's not a big bonus, but it's there. It adds to the multiplier. This is growing still. We might reach the 30%. That's nice. Well, excuse me, game. Offering a one-time and no change. Excuse me? Why are you clicking on items that I'm not clicking on? There we go. Keep going. Excuse me, I'd like a claim on someone I can attack. Banu Khalid is allied with... Is everyone gonna be allied with frickin' Hormozgan? Banu Khalid is, I think, this... No, it's this guy? Who's Banu Khalid? Oh, this guy. Oh, there you go. It's like Kuwait and more. I think this is Kuwait and then the rest is more. Whatever. So you're allied. Banu Kab and Hormozgan. Dude. But Banu Kab is not allied. It's allied to Fars, my goodness. I can't deal with Fars. Well, Fars is dealing with things though. I can't actually attack anybody. That's very disappointing. I need allies. That's what I need. Yeah, man. Why don't you like me? God damn it. God damn it, Yemen. Oh, goodness. I mean, I could also make a claim on you, technically. I don't want to. I don't want to. You're like so far away. It's not... this is not a fun place to be. Well, I'm not bad. I'm not in a bad spot, really. Sweden inherited Sverige. That's, as I said, what always happens. The other thing that always happens is the Castilian, like, war with Trastamara. Tristramara has stupid advantages and is going to win. Germian was the next. I feel like the Ottoman early on, when I started playing the mod, I feel like the Ottoman was getting wrecked all the time. They weren't really accomplishing anything, but I feel like with 2.0, they're better at expanding. I think they focus a little more on Turkey, and that actually just helps them. Usually I do boys will be boys, mostly because it's only one province instead of the entire country, and it's less. It lasts longer, I think. Yeah, it lasts twice as long, but it's only one province. It's not as much. I don't know. Another cheap advisor, but you know what? If we're not gonna be attacking anybody anytime soon, maybe I should take one. It's trade efficiency though. Is that really gonna help? I mean, what helps is the points, of course. I think I'll take him. The younger one, of course. Alright. Our income is garbage. Yay. Whatever.